Hi, today is the last day of the decade. I'm going to do a little bit of just an energy report on today. Take a minute to share this out. I'm going to be doing Lemurian Oracle cards. If you want one, go ahead and just leave a comment. Give me a minute to share this out and to find it and to post it. Today, we are going through a new decade Eve porthole. We have a lot of energy coming in as well. We're also kind of in a solar energy kind of stream. I'll talk about that in a minute too. Take a second, share this out. I always need you guys to, anytime that you share the content on this page, it really kind of helps get this stuff out. You never know who it's going to kind of see, and kind of give a remembering too when they kind of see this type of stuff. We have a lot of solar energy coming into the planet. I was kind of posting stuff last night, and I was checking out the spaceweather.com website, and they have, you know, a lot of stuff on there and a lot of stuff about cosmic rays as well. So we know that the sun is kind of going through its own shift. It's actually had a pole shift and is kind of going through that experience now, which is affecting us here. We could see has been a lot of CMEs coming into the planet, a lot of solar wind coming into the planet. We know that when the sun goes into a solar minimum, it tends to have more and more of these cosmic rays coming and affecting us as well. A lot of these energies are coming into the planet where we might have been protected before. We're kind of more exposed to a lot of these energies coming in, and they're very much affecting the planet. I see a lot of talk in the spiritual communities that we might even see a solar event of sorts. There's a lot of talk about a solar flash, right? I've always been talking about things like what this does to the Earth's poles, magnetics, things like that. It's about time that people start to realize how interconnected that we are, and that we can't have, you know, something happening and unfolding with human consciousness without it affecting things like the sun and the other energies. We're going to go into some amazing energies for this year, but it could be very challenging for a lot of people because we're going to be recalibrating often. This is about us finding our frequency, and as we're going into these, you know, higher vibrational energies, it can take our body a minute to catch up. We just did a little bit of a reset with this last eclipse that we had, and we're kind of in between these eclipse gateways until January 10th, which will be a really powerful kind of shift that we're going to experience. A lot of energy coming into the planet, and you know, a lot of people are feeling the effects of the last eclipse, or maybe it took you a minute. Your body might have needed a reset, a few days to catch up, kind of a minute to adjust to these new frequencies. We're going to actually have, I said yesterday, 6 eclipses this year. You know, most of them at the second half of the year. So we can see where the planet is going to need and kind of experience sort of a frequency reset along with these energies. We can see that we're kind of anchoring into the new, and the old won't be able to sustain anymore. It's going to have to either adjust and evolve to these new frequencies or kind of start over. So we're going to see a lot of kind of changes, that the work that we've been doing are going to kind of be more apparent this year going into 2020 throughout consciousness. We can expect this energy to continue to wake up people and to awaken us more as well. We're going to be going through a lot of DNA upgrades, especially the next 2 years. So it's very important that we're ditching anything bad for us, getting rid of the things we know we shouldn't be doing, right? Bad habits, thoughts as well. It's really important that we understand today is one of the most powerful days for manifesting, right? It's the last day of the decade. We have all of this new space in front of us. So today we actually have a real dreamy vibe. We have a moon in Pisces. It's making it extra dreamy with all of that eclipse energy, and it's a very powerful time to be thinking about what kind of experiences you would love to see in 2020. And this really is how we manifest. That's why I'm always talking about manifesting. With all of this energy flying around, it's especially powerful and really magnifies the things that we're putting out vibrations for. It's also a very powerful time to be activated or do any type of healing We're going to experience a really big level up going into January. So just kind of release the things no longer serving you. Go with the flow. Some of you guys may be kind of getting moved around, shifting timelines, losing people, losing experiences. Really just embrace and trust the process as it's unfolding. My link is above too. I'm going to be here through the rest of the week for any type of readings or healings. I'm also always here. I teach a ton of different types of energy healing classes, and I have gotten our 3 classes that we do here on Facebook up and running again since it is 2020. So I'll be in these spaces probably all week if you guys are wondering where I am. I do have a group section on this page though, if you guys are trying to find any of those areas. Tanya Fogwell. Blessings, beyond the soul path, honor all life, exchange of joy without karma or sacrifice. We're becoming aware of how our energy we're putting out is always the energy coming back to us. This is how I like to think of karma, right? And a lot of us are transmuting a lot of karma as well. Be mindful of your energy. Megan Frolic. Lemurian Shaman, shadow dissolving in a gaze of truth, going beyond fear, initiation. And I like to say that all of our lessons have really been an initiation, especially this part where we're working on right now. Keep working on your crown chakra. Jody Bryan Haskins. Dolphins, you're being reminded of past incarnations. That goes for the people that are being drawn to this feed right now, right? Nothing is random. So you're kind of being drawn to this because of past incarnations. A lot of the starseeds have harder paths, right? We're supposed to be, you know, more evolved souls, whatever it is. Just kind of embrace it. More fun, time to play. It's okay to relax, smile again, find your flow. And you know, we have to make sure that we're being responsible for our vibration and the things that we're attracting to us at a certain point. So we have a chance to shift at any moment. We can always kind of, right, pick ourselves up, smile, have fun, kind of change our own frequency at any point in time just by changing our thoughts, changing our attitude. For sure, work on shifting your frequency, bringing it back up. And you guys know if you need readings for real, literally, you just go set it up on my site and I will find you. Kelly Martin Wright. You are sovereign, right to choose, immunity to hooks. If you feel like you're losing people, situations, experiences, we are. This is our liberation. We had to kind of let go of the things that are weighing us down in order to be able to fly. And we really are growing these spiritual wings. So it's important that we're trusting the process and continuing to shed the old as we're finding what is more in alignment with us for the new. Denise Wiggins. Arise. Know and flow is the love that you are. Bliss. We're going to be working on more lessons in love. I always say that ascension and the spiritual tend to put us in a space of the mind. Like people are always trying to learn a lot, assimilate a lot of knowledge, think about a lot of things. And it's very important that we're shifting back to a heart space as well. Things I'm working on in my own experience. For sure, keep working on your heart chakra. Deborah Adams. Family of light, signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdoms. And we have signs, we have love, we have the universe guiding us all the time. I've been seeing such an increase in synchronicity as well. If you guys are getting number codes, getting angel messages, just signs. Sometimes we don't notice these signs, right? But they're all around us. Stay excited and the universe will send you more. We've been having a lot of angelic energy coming through as well as guardian angel energy coming through. You're always being guided. I like to think of our angels as having always been there, pretty much like since the beginning of our soul. So, you know, there's such a connection there. Know you're being guided and that you're loved. Angela Bauman Spezio. Crystal child, your natural core, pure innocence, removing falsehood and seer. And we are crystallizing as well. And so as we're going through these physical changes, be really careful and kinder to your body, right? Be more kind to your body. Listen to your body. If you guys are tired, having a hard time, that could be normal. Unless you've done a lot of inner work, it can be kind of hard to navigate these new energies. So for sure, listen to your body as you're going through this process. I always feel pretty good during these storms, but I'll tell you, I wasn't always like that. that I noticed I was having a hard time with the energy shifts and with the energies coming in. And so, you know, that was through doing a lot of inner work. And it is normal because I'm always working during these shifts that people could feel off, disoriented, maybe not feeling so hot, some type of ascension symptoms. There's so much energy coming in and we're absorbing it, and everyone's always processing this energy differently. So really listen to your own body, use it as a compass to where you're at. Emma Bagwell. Divine blueprint, source, self-embodiment, inspiration, you're ready. And you know, this is about us learning how to tune into that energy. It's always around us, it's always within us, it's always there. It's about us kind of being in that energy, but also embodying it as well. Gina Rodriguez de Villa. Beyond cycles, find and embrace yourself, new direction, releasing old patterns. Why this reset is needed? Because sometimes we change course of action. We usually get so wrapped up kind of running around in our routines and things like that. So it's very important that we're kind of taking a step back right now and we're reassessing things. We have a chance to create something new this year. And, you know, it's really about finding what's in alignment with us. The next couple of years will really be nothing more than about, you know, who we're being shaped into, us finding that highest version of ourselves, us finding the most authentic version of ourselves, and us continuing to work on ourselves. Everything outside of us, the material, it is a temporary experience. So it's very important that we're working on ourselves. Lorna Johnson, Storm. It's okay to feel it all. Cleanse, collapse into the old, realignment. It's really about, you know, learning how to flow in these new energies, and that's literally surrendering, learning how to go with the flow. Literally just taking it, you know, a minute at a time. We're basically learning how to navigate a lucid dream experience because we really are in a dream dimension here as well. And we can't plan. We don't know what will happen, right? Things could happen unexpectedly, and it's all about just kind of going with the flow, being in the now, being more mindful. Linda Bonham. Breathing, ground, feel, sensations, purity, clarity, and expression. Keep working on your heart chakra. Joanne McGowan. Rainbow Child. Unstoppable. New Earth Builder. Multi-talented. Miraculous. Alchemy. And, you know, I always think of rainbows as frequencies of the fifth dimension. Literally, a lot of you guys are seeing rainbows everywhere. I was like looking at a post, I'm seeing rainbows. A lot of you guys are seeing rainbows, are turning to rainbow, are noticing the rainbows. Let's see. Star Pain. Awakening. Know who you are. DNA activations. We're going to see this awakening continue to progress where more people are waking up from these higher frequency energies that are coming in. The people that have chosen, have chosen not to awaken during this time are going to probably be kind of feeling under pressure. More lessons kind of getting pushed to awaken. So we're going to see this awakening continue to unfold, that we're affecting the frequencies as we're doing this healing work. It is very sacred, very divine work that we came here to do. It's helping to heal and uplift the entire collective. Rachel Bryant. Healing, gentleness of love, realignment, and transformation. And definitely make sure you're working on more self-love. This is really a journey into healing, and it's something that we're going to continue to delve into as the frequencies are coming up. More self-healing, more self-love. Carol Arbuckle. Cosmic self, your cosmic being, stay confident in your truth. Work on your throat chakra. It's really important. We're doing a lot of healing, especially with the upper chakras lately. But a lot of people can really feel it in their heart chakra right now. Their throat chakra, maybe third eye, upper chakras. Really work on your throat chakra. It's really hard to get up here and do these videos. I doubt people could see that, right? It's really hard for me to get up here and do these videos. But it's very important and part of my path because it's strengthening my throat chakra, which is making it so that I'm stronger at manifesting. Find your voice for sure. It will help you with what you're manifesting too. We really do speak and think things into existence. Paige Lee Richmond. Sacred Mountain. Vision Quest. Clarity and truth. Deep healing. For sure, connect with the earth more. It's an important time to be connecting with the earth. I was talking about how the sun is basically going through its own activation process. It's going through its own shift. It is kind of a spiritual living being as everything is around here, right? And so it's going through this own activation process. And I was talking about how I know when it warms up on this part of the planet, that it's really going to bring a lot of activations to the planet as well. Get outside more. Diamante. Initiation, deep trust, deep healing, reconnection with all. Keep working on your healing journey. Angelica Banda. Lemurian egg, rest to regenerate, divine potential. You're in the egg, you're in the cocoon. We are going through this metamorphosis. Take your time with it. I like to say that's where the whole planet is right now, right? In a cocoon, going through a transformation. For sure, stay patient with the process. A lot of people I just saw feeling sad. A lot of people are going to feel a lot of intense emotions because we're beginning to feel more and more, hopefully. That we're beginning to feel more and more. And being able to feel is a lot of how we're going to perceive more of what's around us as well. That really is, you know, a sensation of perceiving the spiritual as well. We can see that this next eclipse, which is on the 10th, it is going to be a full moon and it will be in Cancer. So things could get pretty emotional. Hopefully that will bring some water to some of these areas that are needing rain or on fire around here as well. So it is kind of normal to be feeling a lot with these energies. They're kind of bringing a lot to the surface. Lisa Lessard. Depths of love. Let go of fear to jump into love. Let go beyond attachments. For sure, work on more love. I tell people, don't you want to bring more love into your lives? And I think that's a powerful manifestation right there, to bring more of this love, this spiritual energy into our lives. For sure, more heart chakra work. Work on letting go of fear. See, Jamie McDonald, Dolphin Baby, Lemurian origin, flow, timeless, adaptable, free, take your time. And we're drawing to stuff like this because literally it is our past Akashic that we're kind of tapping into and tuning into. It's kind of remembering that is occurring. For sure you have this Lemurian connection. A lot of you guys that do should be getting outside more. Really, it helps to recharge us differently, getting outside. Cindy Gordon Carpenter, Cities of Light. I like this one. It reminds me of Shasta too. Telos, Adalma, Inner Earth, Etheric Retreats, Family of Life. Get outside, connection with nature more. Connect with the ley lines. That will really help you as you're going forward with this ascension. It's done wonderful things for me in terms of helping activate different things within me. Sandy Wu, Earth Angel. Kindness, sensitivity is a strength, higher perspective, divine abilities. And like I am always saying, that as the frequencies are going up, we're able to, you know, tune in telepathically more and more as well. A lot of those telepathic messages look less like reading someone else's thoughts and more like downloads of information being sent to us. So you do have that angelic connection. For sure, talk more to your angels. They're there listening. Ask them for more help. We have to learn how to communicate with our angels for sure. Mine usually send me a lot of number codes and I'm always Googling them. And then I'm getting like a message out of every synchronicity. When I'm doing our groups, I'm seeing like tons of number codes on everything and I go Google them. And then I'm getting like an angel message that I can actually kind of, right, turn into my language. So a lot of times they are communicating with us. They're sending us, you know, symbolism, number codes, things that might just have meaning to us, trying to show us that, you know, we're not alone in this. We're being guided. Barb Howard, and you get synchronicity. Opportunities and divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes. So everything always happens in perfect timing. Our lives are planned out to everything according to a T. So we should be able to learn how to relax a little bit more. I kind of describe life like a roller coaster ride where a lot of people are like holding on and really in fear and like, oh my God, and maybe some people are really excited around here, but it's really like that. We could learn how to just kind of let go and go with the flow and trust the universe and trust that, even more trust in ourselves, that we planned out this entire process with what our soul would need to learn and grow. Karen McMullen. Abundance. We are here manifesting, hopefully. This is what the energies of 2020 are going to bring, that those that have been practicing manifesting are probably going to love it and begin to really flow. And, you know, those that have not mastered manifesting might have a harder time in these energies, because if, you know, we haven't mastered our mind, then it's going to be really affecting our outer reality during this time, because our thoughts are going to have such an impact on our inner worlds. Fullness of source, enough for all, open, for sure. Focus on manifesting, you know, even if it's just like things you want to like bring more love into your life. Maybe you want to work on, you know, your health, right? Maybe just material things that you're trying to manifest, maybe places you want to go, you know, adventures you want to have. You can literally manifest anything that you can think of. Paul Max, share space. Telepathy, co-creation, communing, honoring. Work on your space as well. Make sure that your space is in alignment with your frequency as well. You know, we spend a lot of time having a need to recharge around here, especially with these space storms. Make sure your space is a good reflection of you. Cassie Zabak. Heaven on earth. You're invited to the fifth dimension. New earth, spirit, and matter. This is what we are working towards. A new collective, a new earth. A new state of consciousness. At, you know, a certain point there, enough people will have been okay with doing this spiritual work and setting aside what they want for the good of humanity. And we see this work being carried out, these divine missions going on around us that are going to ultimately lead to us, you know, creating and shaping a new earth, a new state of consciousness. Heaven on earth. That's what we came here to create. Jaina Kaw, you're going to travel. But this is my favorite kind, right? Inner and outer journeys. Believe in yourself, big shifts. While a lot of you guys might be traveling on these outer journeys, we're beginning to travel in our inner worlds as well. A lot of you guys are having really powerful experiences in the dream state, going places, seeing the planet, seeing the world, seeing people, right? Being put to work a lot like you would be here, things like that. Some of you may even be on board ships in your sleep, doing other types of work as well. Some of you guys resonate with being a light worker. Shimoni bags, Arturians, pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry. For sure you have an Arturian connection. Ask for more help too. I love it. Read in the comments. Mallory Lane, ships of light. Beam up your vibration, open to the star family. For sure be open to the idea that we might become a galactic civilization finally, and that this is where it's all kind of leading us to. I think we're going to notice a lot of real disclosure that is occurring. Also, people are becoming multidimensional, and for the first time in a long time are able to perceive more of what's actually around us spiritually. Angela Fox. Key to your freedom. Healed inner child. Create inner safety. Self-kindness. Work on your inner child. Keep working on healing yourselves. A lot of times I feel like I kind of serve as someone who's like showing people, listen, if you continue on with this journey, you never know where you could end up. And it's meant to inspire people on some level. Keep on working on healing your inner child. It takes a while. If we don't treat ourselves good, which none of us really did, it can take a little while to learn how to really love ourselves and bring that love into the areas that we need, that we're externally, you know, in the past expecting other people to fulfill. We learn how to fulfill ourselves through self-love. Marie Pucci, Star Children, No Veils, Psychic, Different, Cosmic Inspiration, and Light. Let's see. Rachel Bryant, Zero Motivation. I know, right? I'm feeling it. Well, a lot of that was Christmas too. I'm not a big fan of some of these holidays, right? I'm not a big fan of some of these holidays, and then we had the day after Christmas eclipse, right? So you can see what this has done to the frequencies, where a lot of people are feeling a need to rest. Zero motivation, someone says. That's really a good energy report. So we can imagine what 6 eclipses will do to this planet, right? We're going to have the one, and then starting after June, we're going to have like literally like 5 eclipses. So we can kind of see astrologically where this planet's kind of headed. We have a lot occurring with Saturn and Pluto, as well as that first eclipse, which is really going to be like the ultimate indigo system busting kind of astrology, where we're going to see a lot play out collectively with the governments, with the banks. It's like watching a movie. Don't get too attached to it or the outcomes. So many people get so wrapped up. It's the illusion. This is a projection, right? Really just stay focused on your life, focused on manifesting what you're doing, healing. For sure, these energies are going to be intense to navigate. It's what motivates me to do these videos as well, because I know what's coming, and a lot of people are already struggling with these new frequencies and these new energies, and the energy is only going to continue to intensify. We can see this is just the energy of January 2020 that we've been in for the past week, and people are kind of having a hard time adapting to the higher frequencies. It can take a lot. We can need to really detox our body, change our eating habits, do a lot of deep healing, right? Get rid of the baggage, the relationships. This all takes a lot of work, and a lot of people haven't been putting in that work and are still in these same energies. It doesn't matter if you're being resistant to the spiritual or if you're into it. It's the same energies affecting the entire planet. So we can see that a lot of people are kind of going to start to have a really hard time in these energies. We can see that these solar storms can affect people's health, right? It can bring out like heart problems, you know, mental health type of issues and things like that. So we can see the energy is really intense. That is normal. Rachel, attune to nature. Get outside. Follow your heart. Work on your heart chakra more. Get outside. It can make you feel a lot better if you're not feeling it. I call it like ascension funk. If you're not feeling it, if you're laying around, try to get outside. Try to flow around. It'll make you feel a lot better. So try to get outside, try to get some fresh air. It will help us a lot to stay on the same frequencies of the earth as we're, you know, following Gaia on her ascension. Roy Baker. Unlock your gifts, sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is the key. This is about, you know, tapping into your own inner power as well, right? This is why I'm always trying to get on here and just try to share things that might be able to help other people. Keep working on your third eye. This is about really unlocking your full kind of psychic potential as well. Keep working with that chakra. You guys know that I do third eye activations as well. Cerise Te Curie. Light language, universal language of oneness, to love, listen with your heart, really work on opening your heart chakra more. We're going to see a lot of heart chakra expansion the next year, and a lot of clearing with that chakra. Keep working with that chakra. You're someone who really should resonate with like Lemurian light language. Christine Cook. Inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parenting. More inner child healing. We tend to see a lot of these patterns affect us that we kind of didn't heal good, and they've been affecting us for a really long time. More inner child healing. It will kind of help bring back some pieces of yourself. Carmeline Lewis, good morning. Integration. Forgive yourself and others. Reunion. Let go of the defenses. Open the door. I was explaining to someone this morning that people tend to be very defensive or closed off or in a lot of fear around here. For sure. Make sure you're opening yourself up. A lot of the times our manifestations come to us through the opportunities or people around us. Sometimes the universe delivers things in strange ways, right? So be more open to, you know, the connections around you, people, miracles coming. Danielle Stewart. Multi-dimensional, multiple dimensions, timelines, be you, don't even try to fit in. Alicia Allen. Peace beyond survival, peacemaker through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. Janice Bocher. Resolution, old timelines collapsing, insights, higher self embodiment, expression. Kate Duff. Divine Cosmic Mother Womb, you're loved, you're safe, rest now, sleep well. Keep on working on healing that feminine energy within. Krista Boston. Cosmic Heart Source, source of all, true home, just be, heart connection. Keep working on your heart chakra. Let's see. Diane Elizabeth, Eon One Heart. Lemurian guide, sister, friend, teacher of infinite universal love. Ken Horan. Fire of transformation, radical purification, violet flame, surrendering, resurrection. Time to try something new. You're being cleansed. You're being purified. You know, the old's being burnt away. It's to make room for something new. I always say we can never lose anything without something new and better vibrating into that space. Trust the plan. Margie O'Brien, restore, time to recharge, time out for you, nature, shamanic signs, for sure, get out into nature, take a break, it can really help. Kimberly Renee, nurture, self-healing, Ruby Ray, birthing the new earth. And so you are a manifester. That is an ability that we have to practice with. And we've always had these abilities, but you know, now we have the energy to combine with this and to really put things into action. So we are celebrating a new year. I'm really excited about it. I had a really hard kind of year of 2019. I know I wasn't the only one. So I'm looking forward to stepping into 2020 a lot lighter, energetic. We also have a lot of really powerful energy that we should be getting used to. The reason why the energy is increasing is because our physical bodies can handle it. So we've done such an amount of ascension work since 2012 that we can kind of handle this kind of higher stream of energy. And I think it's really amazing, as this is the energy that is here to create the new earth. It's very powerful for manifesting. So make sure you guys are using it, staying positive, staying focused on what you want to see for 2020. I'm going to be wrapping this up. If you guys need me, I am here through my site today.